Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Sneakerhead891, and it feels good to be back. I'm able to post videos now that I got a tank in my house. I think I've been tankless for probably like 3 months now, so um, definitely excited about setting this thing up. It's pretty well stocked too. It's a 120 gallon Reef tank. I think SPS is going to be my main focus, but I'm definitely doing LPS and stuff. Um, I guess we'll just go over equipment, livestock, and stuff like that. This is like a little introductory video for my tank. My rock work ain't that bad. I think it could be better, but for right now, what I'm trying to do, this is what works for me. You can see I have a lot of my LPS or SPS off to the left, and that's because I have a pretty decent sized rose bubble tip on the right side. I don't want him crawling over one day and killing all my SPS. And LPS, I normally just throw those on the sand bed. That's why I have a lot of room on my sand bed. I'm, planning on doing a lot down there. Um, so this is it. My 120. Everything's still kind of waking up. I had to turn the lights on a little bit so I could record this. So just bear with me. Everything's been doing real well. I want to say nothing's really, no real problems. Um, so right here, that was my MP40, and I got an MP10 on the back right corner. The reason for this is the MP10 is not strong enough to compete with the MP40. So when they're both on full blast, um, the MP40 wave will probably be right about here, the current, when the MP10's on the other side of the glass. So putting the MP10 in the back right corner over there, it's just allowing me to have better flow. So pointing that MP10 there, it's gonna shoot up at this the front of the glass right here, and when it does that, it kind of it'll be able to disperse, shoot back, and of course shoot across my sand bed and hit my LPS and stuff. So it just made more sense. So I might switch it back if I get another power head to replace the MP10 over there. I might throw the MP10 back over here. Down below, it's pretty clean. I have a 30-gallon sump, refugium, got a skimmer in there, and two returns. These skimmers, I love these skimmers. They're real cheap. I want to say they're, what are they called? SCA. I think this one is good for like 150 gallons. I don't run it 24/7. I only run it like during the day and I turn it off at night. I got two little clamp-on lights, like 10 bucks at Walmart. A bunch of macro algae. It's pretty cool sump. The flow is kind of like a U shape there. It drops down on that left back corner and kind of flows across the front. Give me a nice little refugium display, almost like a little show refugium, I guess. I'm only running GFO on carbon. I will be throwing some bio pellets on there before my tank really breaks in. I've been really researching a lot on it, and I'm gonna give it a try. I'll probably do like 120. I don't know, just one bag of that NPX bio pellets, most likely. I think that's my favorite macro, Calerpa prolifera over there on the left. There's some red gray solera, shaving brush, mermaid's fan, and some more Calerpa. I forget the name of that one. I think it's Halimeta. Of course, some Chato or Kato. I had my mangroves in there, but I decided to throw them up on that left return or overflow. Kind of testing that out, see what happens. The sand bed's pretty deep here. I want to say about 3-4 inches. A bunch of life in there. You can't see it now. Bunch of copepods and amphipods and stuff, and they've been multiplying like crazy. I do have a scooter blenny in the tank, and that was my main purpose of putting that in there. It's a red scooter blenny. I have not seen him yet. Maybe one day I'll get lucky. He's been in there for probably about 2 weeks now. That's pretty much it. My auto top off's in the back over there. Pretty clean, pretty clean. I want to clean it up a little bit better, kind of line up my reactors. I have these shelves over here to kind of put my various test kits and stuff and all my feeding stuff that I use pretty daily, weekly. So I got the bio pellets up there. It's not, nothing's running it yet. I'm trying to find a pump strong enough to get those things churning, but I'll get it running here soon. So that's it down there. So my tank, this left side is pretty much my little SPS colony or village or whatever you want to call it. I got to keep everything on the left side because on the right side I have a big old rose bubble tip anemone, and I don't want him walking, across the tank one day. Basically just give myself some time. If I see him moving, I'll be able to move everything down. I'm not going to go through all the names here, but there's quite a few different frags up there. It's definitely cheaper getting these things as frags too. I've already kind of fragged some things and put them on frag plugs. Might sell them off or give them away eventually when they start encrusting. And there's the rose bubble tip. It's not fully open right now. I got 2 gold stripe maroon clowns in there with them. Got pretty lucky with these guys. They were already mated. Some lady brought them into the local fish store, and the owner called me up and told me he had them, so I went and picked them up. Pretty good price too. So this is pretty much my focus over here. This left side of the tank with all my SPS. My sand bed's mainly just going to be LPS. My inverts, I got this little sand sifting star. I got 2 of them. I wasn't sure if I should get 1 or 2. I probably should have just got 1, but I got 2 in there. They're still alive, so I'm just keeping my eye on them. Hopefully there's enough food in there for them. I'm not planning on having like a bunch of algae or anything like that, but just in case. This is kind of my chalice village. I've been kind of getting into chalices lately. I think there's about 6 or 7 in there now. They've been doing fine. And this will be my little zoa colony. I got a couple more frags I got to throw in there, but this is one to start it off. And this is my LPS. I'm just throwing a bunch of LPS in the sand. It's a green and purple tip torch and a orange plate over there on the right. And this was a yellow torch. And this is some more of that chalice that I had fragged off. This hammer, this is an Aussie green hammer. It's been kind of in and out, so I'm kind of paying attention to it, trying to find the perfect spot for them. I guess I don't know, it's kind of finicky in my tank, but hopefully I can get it down. And this is my favorite fish here. He came out, a harlequin tusk. It's an Australian harlequin tusk. This is my wife's favorite powder brown tang. That's pretty much my stock. I don't have a lot. I tried different fish like anthias. I tried cardinal fish, but my tusk, he ate them. He like literally took a bite out of the cardinals and like bit them in half. I got pictures and stuff too to prove it. It's crazy. So I think this either might be all I'm gonna add to the tank, or I might do some more tang or another tang, or a big wrasse or something, like a bird wrasse or something like that, something bigger that won't get eaten by the tusk. There's that hammer again. That's pretty much it, guys. Pretty much it's all stocked up how I want it right now. I'm just gonna kind of let things grow out before I add anything else. I'm actually gonna be getting into breeding clownfish here pretty soon, but I'll get into that maybe the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm out.